Hi, myself Anil Kumar T, working as Assistant Professor, Department of ISC, Sri Krishna Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Today I will be explaining about MyPoint program in using Java. The program is about finding the distance between two different points. The formula to find the distance between two different points is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now let's try to find a distance between 2 points. We have 2 points which coordinate of one point is 5 6, coordinate of another point is 2 3. Okay, square root of 5 5 minus 2 plus 6 minus 3. 5 minus 2 is 3, 3 whole square is 9, 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 square is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, square root of 18 is 4.24. This is how you calculate the distance between 2 points. Now let's see the program. This is our program where we have created a package called programs. Inside the package we have written class myPoint. Okay, and we have two private variables which is x and y, which is accessible, which is not accessible outside the class. Once we execute this program, it will directly go to the main method. Inside main method, we have created an object called p1, which in short means it is taken as point 1, and it is calling a constructor myPoint. Once I execute this line, it will execute this particular constructor, and it will set initialize the value to xy to 0 comma 0. After that, next line what we are doing, we are printing p1. Once I execute the object will directly invoke toString method, and we have override the toString method, and I am printing the xy value which is 0 comma 0. This will be printed. Next I am creating an object which is p2, which is point 2, and I am invoking the constructor myPoint 3 4, and we can see this will invoke this particular constructor. As we can see, we are having two constructors with same name but different arguments. This is called as method overloading. So you can see here we have same name myPoint, but in one myPoint constructor we don't have any arguments or parameters. In another myPoint constructor we have arguments or constructors. This is called as method overloading. As we have invoked this particular constructor, whatever the value we have passed, 3 and 4, that value will be set to x and y. Next, I am printing the particular point p2, this object p2. This will invoke the toString method, and that method will print x, means 3 comma 4 will be printed. Next, point 2 values have initialized, means I have set the point 2 values. Now p1 value is 0 0. I need to set the p1 value. So I use p1 dot set xy method, and I have passed two arguments. Once I execute that line, the set xy method will be set, and 5 and 6 will be set to p1 object. Next, I am printing that p1. P1 it will print 5 comma 6. Okay, we have used another method called p1 dot get xy, and we have used an array xy. So once I execute this line, get xy method will be invoked. Inside get xy method, what we have an array xy and the size of that particular array. And inside the first index of the array, we are setting the x value, which is x is 5, and inside the second index of the array, we have setting the y value, which is 6. After that, we are printing xy of 0, which is 5, and xy of 1. Next, what we have to do, we have to do the calculations between the points. First calculation, what we are doing, we are calculating a distance between p1 and 2 3 point. Next, we are calculating the distance between p1 and p2 point, and next at last we have calculating the distance from p1 to 0 0. Okay, here also we can see we have three methods with the same name distance but different arguments. This is called as method overloading. See here we have 3 methods with the same name but different arguments. This is method overloading. Let's see first method. We have invoked the first method in the first execution of the line. So this will calculate what will happen. It will calculate the by using that formula I have explained at the start. 5 minus 2 whole square, 6 minus 3 whole square, and square it is done for that answer. Next, we are calculating the distance between P1 and P2. P2 I have taken means we are taking it as in using another keyword, and this dot x represents P1 value, another dot x represents P2 value. So this dot x is 5, another dot x is 3 whole square, 6 minus 4 whole square, and the value will be calculated. Next, at the last we are calculating with the 0 means we are finding the distance between point 1 and 0 0. So the formula will be like this. It is square root of x square plus y square means 5 square plus 6 square. The answer will be means it will be calculated means for that square root will be calculated. Now let's see the execution of the program. As you can see, the point 1, we are printing the point 1. We have not initialized the point 1, so we got 0 0. Next, we have set the point 2 to 3 4. So the point 2 is the value is 3 4. It is printing 3 4. Next, we are setting the value 5 comma 6, and we are need to print the P1 value. So once I execute this particular 2 lines, 5 comma 6 got printed. Next, the calculation for distance between 5 6 and 2 3, it will be the answer will be this much, and the distance between P1 and P2, the answer will be this much. The distance between P1 and 0 0 coordinates, the answer will be 7.810.